Bitcoin is booming again. It is not only back above 105,000, it is near 106,000. One reason may be this: President Trump signing an executive order that many believe will clear the way for the creation of a national Bitcoin stockpile, kind of like a strategic petroleum reserve, except it's a strategic crypto reserve. Mackenzie Sigalos is down in D.C. She's been going to all the hot events down there around Bitcoin. There's definitely a buzz around crypto with President Trump.
There certainly is, Brian, and Donald Trump has been delivering on a lot of the promises that he made to the crypto industry on the campaign trail. The latest is a sweeping executive order Thursday that promotes digital asset adoption in the U.S. The centerpiece is a new industry working group, which will evaluate the potential of taking cryptocurrency seized by the government and holding it in a national stockpile. Now, also in the order, protecting Bitcoin miners and software developers from what the president called persecution, and promoting U.S. dollar-pegged stablecoins while banning a digital dollar from the Fed. Still, the moves fell short of enacting some of the industry's biggest wish list items, like directing the U.S. to start buying Bitcoin directly and holding it in a reserve. There are also still questions about how much this order can do without the buy-in of Congress. Meantime, though, we've seen a few big changes at the SEC this week. Late yesterday, it withdrew a controversial accounting rule that some said made institutional crypto adoption more difficult. Already, the CEOs of Wall Street's biggest banks are signaling a legitimate interest in expanding their digital offerings, Brian.
All right, you went to all the hot parties that I didn't get invited to. Kelly probably did. I did not. You were there, so I'm going to put you on the spot, Mac. What are people saying? I know, listen, it's obviously Bitcoin is $106,000, whatever it is now. What are people saying behind the scenes? You talk to all of them. What's their real vibe?
So on Friday, we had the first ever crypto inaugural ball, where you weren't just seeing the heads of all the crypto exchanges and Bitcoin mining firms coming into town, but also the Speaker of the House, multiple senators and congressmen, Trump's picks to lead Treasury, Commerce, and then even Paul Atkins was reportedly getting drinks with a crypto firm ahead of that crypto ball. And what people were collectively talking about was enthusiasm around seeing hard and fast rules on crypto. And even though this executive order was perhaps light on certain items on the wish list, it stopped short of creating this sort of strategic crypto stockpile. What it did do was create this working group. So a lot of people over the weekend stayed in town to have conversations with Trump's new team to talk about who might be on this working group, what would be realistic. The EO was really just the first step. And as I said, Brian, so much action out of the SEC just this week. That rollback of SAB 121, that niche accounting rule, that's a game changer for banks being able to custody cryptocurrency. A lot of pent-up demand there.
That's a great point. Mackenzie, thanks. Appreciate it.